Hello again, Goobers. Today's topic is an absolute oh shit, I forgot this is on the study guide classic in the Doomsday equation. So, we know you forgot to study, and this is the best you got. So let's stop wasting your time and get straight into it, shall we?
Alright, so before us right now, we have a typical Doomsday equation. Now, what does that mean? That basically means that at a certain point in time, we'll call that point T, P is going to eventually equal 0 too. And that essentially signals Doomsday if we're talking about populations. But today, of course, for your simple-minded selves, I am going to be converting this into Clash Royale terms. So instead of this population problem, I present to you guys, BAM!
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Now, in this beautiful situation that I present to you guys using shitty Microsoft Paint skills, this equation is now going to be modeling the Red King's elixir count. Now, the Red King is using some BS deck with Mega Knight, P.E.K.K.A, Boss Band, basically the Bobby deck that's been popular for a little bit now. And he is just shitting elixir, and he's not saving anything. So, instead, we're going to pretend like he's going to be running out soon, and our goal is to calculate when he's going to run out. Now, the first thing we gotta do is essentially model out what this equation is going to mean in terms of the elixir. So as you can see, we've swapped the elixir squared and the dt. So now we have dt on one side and all of our elixir on the other side. So we want that to be very clean and good looking so that we can do the problem very smoothly. Now, what we got to do is basically take the integral of both of these sides. Starting first with the left side and the more annoying side, it's going to basically mean that since this expression is the derivative of the elixir, we can essentially cross it out. And if we're taking the derivative of 1 over elixir squared, that is the same thing as saying we're taking the integral of elixir to the negative 2. And that is essentially just going to equal negative 1 elixir. And if you remember integral rules, this exponent is going to just have a +1 added to it. So that's going to turn it into negative 1. Now that is going to further simplify into a negative 1 over elixir. Really clean, really simple. Now we're going to do the right side of the equation. Once again, this side is a lot simpler to do. If our integral is negative k dt, that is literally just going to become negative kt plus c. Now, if we put those two terms together, once again, because they are on opposite sides of the equal sign, we're going to put those two together. We're going to have 1 over elixir equals negative kt plus c. Now we're going to multiply both sides by a negative, and everything that was negative is now going to become positive. Alright, so now, just for even more simplicity, we're going to model this equation just in terms of elixir. So that basically means that we are going to take it as elixir equals the reciprocal of that entire equation. So that's just going to now become 1 over kt minus c. And what a lot of mathematicians do, and what I'm going to do in this video, is that minus c is really fucking ugly, and I don't want to deal with that in future calculations. So this whole equation is now going to become elixir equals 1 over kt plus a, where the new variable I just introduced, a, is literally just a stand-in for negative c, because I don't want to deal with that. Most people don't. So just to clarify, don't be alarmed by a new variable appearing. That is literally just negative c. And if we treat it properly, it's not going to change anything if we calculate it this way. It's just going to make it easier. Now, if you guys remember from earlier, elixir at time 0 was equal to 100 in our initial equation in the red. So we're going to plug 100 in for our elixir value. And we're going to set that equal to our equation plus a. And since obviously t is 0 in this assumption, we are going to take 1 over 0 plus a, which also simplifies into just 1 over a. And now obviously a has to be 1 over 100. So we have an official value to put in our denominator now. So now our updated equation just looks like 1 over kt plus 1 over 100. But now I'm really interested in finding what the other variable that we don't know the value for is, and that is k in this scenario. So let's assume another condition where elixir at, let's say, t equals 1, so like 1 minute, is equal to, just putting in a random value, 50. Let's say that. Once again, we're going to plug those values into our equation. So I'm going to put it in blue since we're using a different condition. That whole thing becomes 50 equals 1 over k, and since t is 1, I'm just going to say k times 1 plus 1 over 100, and this simplifies down into 50 equals 1 over k plus 1 over 100. Now, I really want to take the reciprocal of this because right now, this is super fucking ugly and unreadable. So I'm going to translate that on over to 1 over 50 equals k plus 1 over 100. Now, since 100 divided by 50 is 2, and 100 divided by 100 is 1, logically, 1 plus 1 has to equal 2. So, k is 1 over 100. And so now we can finally model our final equation, which is going to be 1 over 100t plus 1 over 100, which if we factor out the 100, that is going to be 1 over 100 times t plus 1, which will further simplify into our final equation, 100 over t plus 1. So, we have now finally figured out at what point the Red King will seemingly stop shitting Elixir, but realistically, just like this problem is about to show, that'll never really happen. Because, let me tell you one thing, guys. If you guys notice something right here that's a little strange, the condition for our Doomsday to happen would be a negative number. And despite what my bank account would tell you, you cannot have negative money. So, in essence, you will never have a Doomsday, but you'll get really damn close.
And that was the Doomsday equation, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, please like, subscribe, and comment on the video if you enjoyed and you stuck around this far. It means the world to me, and I read every comment, and seeing what you guys have been saying about it, it has been pretty gratifying. So, without further ado, I will see you guys next time. Take the week easy. Peace.